All right.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome.
Let me kick a freestyle.
You want to hit it?
Oh my god.
This is not sway.
I had 4 mimosas this morning. No, I'm just
Wow, sick freestyle.
Hey, that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all.
Shit. Well, we here. Fresh Taste Podcast. Where we at? Episode 15? You know? 14.
Lucky number 14.
Prove it.
14. Episode 14.
Show me all the episodes.
Right now.
So it's, what is it, August 2021?
Yeah.
Anything going on in the current times that is of note?
COVID, the sequel.
The sequel.
Part 2. You thought it was over.
COVID 20.
Yeah. I feel like this year's been pretty chill
It has been.
after last year.
It's been chill. It's been better.
A little toned down. You think it's going to ramp up again? Some crazy
Yeah,
stuff?
it will.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
Definitely.
Nothing gonna happen though. Like nobody gonna stop anything. No, I don't think it's gonna
Yeah.
ramp up, but it's just gonna be like, yeah, I got COVID. Like it was the cold.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's gonna turn into.
Yeah. Even in the severity of it, like people just don't really trust those who are in power anyway. So
Yeah.
that's the problem right there.
Do you think it's going to be just a little less, how would you say? I just feel like people don't really care as much about the mandates, and I feel like every wave they do, it's just going to get like less.
Yeah, people not gonna care about it.
Yeah. With the 99% survival rate, people are just gonna be like, it's worth the risk to go out. And
99%.
that's the percentage.
The odds of me dying are 1 in 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna risk it.
I'm gonna risk it.
I'm getting lit tonight.
It's worth it.
That's crazy still. That's wild, but that's how people think.
I think the flu has a
When you think about it, 1 in
higher
100
death percentage.
1 in 100 compared to like the world's population is huge though.
Yes.
Like a 1 in 100 chance, like versus 8 billion people on the planet.
That's like
80
million.
99% chance of dying from it. Or no, there's 99% you survive it.
Yes. And then
that
the
1%.
The 1% you die, and then also within the 99%, like there's a lot of people who don't even live in the same way anymore because their lungs have like been compromised to a certain degree. It's
My
crazy.
lungs being compromised. I smoked a lot.
My lungs been compromised because I'm asthmatic. So
I'm also asthmatic. I too am asthmatic.
hey, you got any albuterol in you? No.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the beginnings. I always like to start off as just each of you talking a little brief thing about yourself, and then where you're from and how you end up meeting each other.
Okay.
Whoever wants to start. You want to start, Ashton, or
Yeah.
you want to start, Cal?
Ashton got here last, so he goes first.
No, I got here last, so that means you guys should tell the prequel story.
Nigga, somebody.
I can't talk anymore. Not allowed to talk anymore.
You can't tell me that.
It's too late.
So it all started when a young 12-year-old Cal got Guitar Hero.
No, that's a
Pretty
good
much.
starter. Start that one.
I started playing guitar.
It's great. You're from the South Side.
I am from the South Side. And I started playing guitar because Guitar Hero. Was played in a band in high school, played metal band. Learned all different genres of music. Went to college, learned R&B and jazz. Learned classical in high school. Learned all these genres. So
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But once I was done with college, I was like, man, I want to use all these genres I know how to play. I don't want to just play one genre. So I decided to make a band where we play every genre. So
Okay.
that's essentially how the band started for me. That's my side of the story. Now your perspective.
And we lived happily ever after.
Jerm, tell us about you.
Back in 1994, I was born.
And
the world
West
changed.
Philadelphia.
And the world was doomed ever since.
And the world, fell apart.
He don't remember where he from.
I don't remember where I'm from. I'm from
Chandler.
Arizona. I'm
Chandler.
from Chandler. Chandler.
He from the South Side.
Don't throw
South
C's
side
up.
of
Cal from Chandler.
South,
He from the South Side.
South Chandler.
South Chandler.
South side.
I'm from the South Side of Palm Beach.
Yeah, I just play bass. That's all I do.
This nigga don't talk, bro.
I swear. I hate him.
No.
That's probably the most you're gonna get.
Get
for
him
the
out of
rest
here.
If you tell me that one more time.
I'm like, this is all he doing.
I just play bass. Yeah, Cal hit me up to play in the band, and I like didn't want to do it at first.
Yeah.
I didn't show up right away. It took me like 2 months to come actually
You
practice.
know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
I don't know why.
He never even
He said,
saw
I
us
don't see
before.
color. I don't know.
He never saw us.
What am I?
I'm white.
I'm white. This is news to me.
His mom said, you're adopted.
I was adopted. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't.
I'm like,
you
I'm like, wait, y'all look
your
similar.
family genes so fucking thick.
I swear.
There's no way.
Yeah,
anybody in his
we
family
look way
adopted.
too much alike.
You know everybody in his family related for sure.
Every one of y'all.
There's
All
too
of
many.
them
There's
look
too
the
many
same.
of us.
God said Control C, Control V, like 7 times.
Copy paste. Copy paste. Yeah.
All right.
Milwaukee. That's it.
He said Bucks and 6 or whatever the hell you saying.
Fuck.
Bucks
the
and
Bucks.
6, you know what I'm saying? They done let the GDs and the hey, that shit me weak. But nah, my name Emmett, E Nash, Wisco 3.
Okay.
Say whichever one stick. I don't know. I'll answer to all of them. No, I'm just playing. But nah, I'm from Milwaukee, obviously. Bucks and 6. And I met this nigga because we was in college, and he played guitar around. He would be walking around campus playing guitar.
That's so corny,
was in
Cal. You
there.
did that?
No, I didn't. he made that up.
Oh, guys used to walk around playing ukulele.
Oh yeah, I did have my ukulele.
Same,
That's even worse.
That's even more corny.
Bitches love ukulele.
That's even more corny.
No, walking around with a whole guitar. Fuck that.
You walk around with an 8-string or 12-string.
He said without the ukulele, the women would not notice. But so yeah, we met at PC, and then he hit me up like, "Yo, let's jam." And shit. And so we jammed, and then we was a band after that.
Cal pulled out his Palm Pilot just now.
Put it. I know you got one.
Set up. I'll be like,
He got planners, handwritten.
I got pocket PCs in this motherfucker. No, but yeah, I'm Ashton Von Charles. I actually, when I first started jamming with the band, I literally told them, I'm like, I don't do bands, but I'll play with y'all. And I remember after the first show, I'm like, this is dope. And I feel like I have freedom to be able to be myself and still be with the band too. So I was just showing up to practices and the shows and everything. And they were confused. They were like, is this nigga like in the band or is he just, what is he doing? And after like 3 months, Emmett, he was like, nigga, are you trying to be, are you in the band or are you not? And I'm like, I mean, I thought I was, yeah. And he's like, so you want to? I'm like, yep. You cool with me here? And he's like, all right, cool, then we good then. So we just had to make sure. I'm like, okay, so all right, I'm in it.
He didn't say nothing before. It was
I
like an
don't
open
recall any of
relationship.
this.
It was like an open relationship, like where you don't have labels, but you also don't communicate what you got.
He would just show up and get what he wanted and left.
Go out and play with other bands. We see the post on Instagram.
And then when we got official, when we became official, we got put the ring on it and everything.
Then he became Steak Fest.
And that's how Stank Face Sack started. No, I'm playing. But yeah, no, we've been
has
solid
been
ever since. Us four have been the only, like the main four that's always been like, even in the past few years, it's only us four now, but we've been solid ever since.
So what is the timeline like when you actually joined? per se?
It was like late 2015
Oh wow, okay.
when I first played this
you-
first
It
show.
felt
with
like it was like a year of us being a
them. I
band
know,
until
but
you officially.
it was definitely before one of our old members left, if you recall.
You played our first Friday.
Yes, that was late 2015, and
no,
then
our
it was,
second. First right.
oh yeah,
the
yeah, it was your
first one
second.
we
Y'all
got
played
kicked
one more
off.
before that. I
I don't
forgot.
count that one. I don't be counting that one.
Yeah, that was just you two and then some other people, wasn't it?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, yeah. I guess you were at the
what's
first
the two
one.
niggas named Darius and the dancing nigga?
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the bro name?
All I know is
He's like Kevin Hart.
all I know is the one that I went to. That shit was lit, and I'm like, okay, all right. These guys kind of know what they're doing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll use them a little bit longer. No, no, but that was the first one that we did, and I think it was like literally like 3 to 4 months later, like April or something or whatever, that Emmett confronted me about that. So, but yeah.
All right.
Confrontation.
So what what were some of the first songs like? Is it like Is the style, obviously you were saying that you're trying to do like all the genres, so is there a different style, or it kind of just comes out however you guys play each time?
What's the first song you guys played?
Runaway. That was the first song.
Yeah, the
we-
first one we made was like an R&B one.
It was the
but-
first night we ever linked.
Yeah,
What about that Go-Go Boots song that you guys used to do?
That was Cal's song.
that was mine, and I just reinterpreted it for the band.
Oh, lazy. No, I'm playing.
And then I think our first like rock song we made was probably I think it was Raw. It was Raw. Raw was the first rock song we made. Yeah, it was simple and it worked. But we already had it kind of like, okay, we had like chill, slow stuff. We were making R&B stuff, and then we were making rock stuff, and then everything in between. Like we'd make like little reggae songs or like just like a mix of stuff when we first started off.
Jazz.
Yeah, and as the years gone on, we've slowly been just kind of like solidifying our sound, even though it's still like eclectic and a lot of different sounds. It's more like uniformed and more like recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a metal track or if it's a R&B track, you know it's us. So
Yeah, I went through some of the guys' older stuff, and it seemed like a pretty decent mix. With the earlier stuff, definitely had kind of that R&B vibe to it.
Yeah.
So when did you guys start putting out official releases?
2018 was our first
That
official
album.
shit, but that was so bad. Ugh. It was
was good
we
for the
worked
time.
with,
it was good for when we had
we
it.
for when
worked
we
with
had
what
it.
we had. Like
And where
we
we
made
were.
the best out of what we had and where we was at. And so I need to stop shitting on that album because I say that every time somebody bring it up or I bring it up, I be like, that shit trash though. Like the music was good.
What album is that?
First Friday.
Okay.
It's just a timestamp for where
Yeah.
we were at the time. So
Yeah.
like people can go back and be like, damn, they can't. This is what they sounded like at first, and then be like,
Isn't there like a pretty like reggae-ish track on there?
Yeah.
I like this all the
Can't
songs
remember.
on there. It's just the way it's like recorded.
It doesn't translate
and
well
mixed.
as
Like,
far as
it's not. Like,
Well,
it-
'cause
The production.
yeah.
It was like how we played at First Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, and didn't really encapsulate that.
Yeah, exactly. Encapsulate. That's a good word, Jeremy.
I know words.
I'm proud of you.
So you guys were mainly just jamming, like not just jamming, but mainly live shows for those first few years before you
Yeah,
actually
definitely.
Yeah.
started getting in the studio.
Yeah, we're doing shows like every weekend.
I think that's the main thing that didn't translate well is that like our live shows were like something crazy, and we wanted that to translate online too. Like if you listen to us on Spotify, but that first album we were trying to encapsulate that, but you know it was a lot of the variables that went into that. Unfortunately, we weren't able to fully encapsulate that. So the people who enjoy that most are the people who've seen us live and they reminisce on that. You know.
Yeah. Okay. It's just a different. Some bands they make stuff in the studio and then they go play shows. You know, it's interesting to hear.
Yeah, we were
You
reversed.
guys are like the opposite.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want a beer?
What you got?
It's the tomato beers. You like tomatoes, Ashton?
No, I got some different ones.
I'm gonna put it on my spaghetti.
I got two kinds today.
He got Bloody Marys. He's like,
Mango's the theme today. We got some mango wheats.
Whoa,
actually,
Wow.
matter of fact,
Jeremy said, beer.
And some desert vibes.
Desert vibes.
Shout out State 48.
Yeah. Shout out Arizona.
You guys want one?
You pick one, Jeremy. Jeremy's the beer
I
man.
had like a
I am
bottle
the,
and a
I
half
am
of
the beer
champagne.
man.
Give him one.
give me the I want the mango one.
I'll
wanna
try
see mango one.
the desert
You can come around
vibes.
and get it.
Oh, you pass that around?
I want this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna intentionally grab the
I
top.
want the one intended for you.
I'm gonna let my palm touch the top.
stop.
I don't want one.
You don't want one? Okay. When do you guys want one? What do
Can
you
we
want?
smoke in here?
Let me crack
Yeah.
open a cold one.
You should have opened it for Ashton. Like, here, I got it. I'll open it for you.
Hey,
I thought that was another plate of hors d'oeuvres. It's not.
I got some Sunday
I mean,
driver.
in a sense,
some what?
Sunday driver.
Sheesh. Germ don't know how to roll.
Nerd. I do.
this is interesting.
I do know how to roll.
No, you don't.
I don't.
How do you roll, Germ? How do you roll? Tell me right now.
In the deep.
Yeah, what you know about rolling
down in the deep?
I hate it here. Not because of y'all, because of him.
It's okay. We hate him too, so it's okay. No, I'm playing.
I still love me.
I said give and take. Am I right?
Germ, I'm gonna fight you.
Why don't I have one of those shirts here?
Oh,
actually?
Sunday driver. This
That's
is
why
a
I-
hybrid.
I'll make one special for you.
I'm guessing indica heavy.
This man a
I'm
connoisseur.
pretty sure it's like kind of in the middle, but
in the-
maybe it is more.
No, I do say 50-50 actually. Maybe
Okay.
that's what that stands
Put
for.
it in the-
It's pretty dense.
Thought
Though.
you were
He said, I'm kind of sure.
Sativa usually not like super dense, but
Yeah, a little fluffier.
yeah.
I've never heard weed described as
That sounds
fluffy,
good.
but that makes sense.
No, it
I guess that's a.
definitely makes sense. But,
Yeah.
I mean, do you put fronto in your spliffs? I mean, in your J's?
Say it again.
I don't know any of these words.
Frontal.
Fronto.
Fronto.
Like a fronto leaf? Like tobacco leaf?
Oh, nah.
This man teaching y'all something.
Nah,
Is
somebody...
that, is that the way to do it?
That's the way a lot of people do it. It's like
Want a
if you
spliff?
normally smoke like
spliffs.
Swishers or like backwoods, you can put fronto in there, and like you put it inside your J because obviously like you can spread your weed out a lot farther with J's, but then you get a little tobacco leaf and like char it up a little bit and crunch it up, and it give you that same kind of like tobacco like Swisher feel
I gotta pee again.
and taste.
Hold it.
What's wrong with you?
No, I
Broke the seal and shit.
I'm
Didn't
old.
drink.
That's all it is. I'm old. Like I've been an old man since I was like 7.
Just got a small bladder.
Benjamin Button.
About to be
I think it's my
dead,
kidneys.
man.
I believe. But you know,
There's something wrong with your kidneys?
yeah, I believe so.
You want one?
You gotta. He webbed in
Yeah,
deep.
let me hold that. Let me hold one.
You want one?
I got 2.
I got 2 of them. I
got
don't
extra.
use one of them.
You know, if each of you just give me a fourth of one of them, you know what I'm saying? I'll be cool.
I gotta put it together.
I don't think it works.
It's morphin' time.
I don't think it works like that.
Are you sure? It could. What's your blood type?
C.
C major.
Damn, I'm F
All
minor.
right,
I
we
don't know
gotta
if
get
it's
back
gonna
on
work.
track. We in the interview.
Don't cut this out.
No, it's good.
I said,
I'll be right
cut
back.
it- cut
Just
all
let
this
y'all
up.
go.
Can we actually start this whole thing over? I want to bring a different vibe.
So I guess what how would you compare some of the early events to nowadays? Do you guys have a whole set list of your own music, or were you guys playing covers back then, or kind of a mix of everything?
It's pretty much always been originals
Really? Okay.
We'll throw in a couple
for the
covers.
most part.
Well, from the beginning, we always did mostly originals, and we sprinkle covers, and even from the beginning, and that's how we are now. We do originals, and we sprinkle a couple covers in there, just ones that we feel work and translate well to. We usually do songs that don't really have instruments in them, and we make it a song with instruments in it because it gives a different. We can bring a different vibe to it and make it like it almost like there's some songs that we cover and we think it almost feels like it's our song because
Yeah.
It doesn't sound anything
Yeah.
I was going
it
through
sounds nothing
YouTube
like
and I
it.
saw you guys had a spurt of a bunch of cover videos you were putting out for a while.
yeah.
Well, people were actually putting those out. We wouldn't. Or wait, no, we did have those.
Talking about the
covered.
covers, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I was thinking about because
There's
we
some
did.
good ones on there.
Somebody
like the
did, like-
genuine one.
Yeah, that's not
I like
us.
that
Like
one.
we didn't put that out though. Like somebody.
Oh,
Recorded
was that a
it.
live? We were playing live.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know who did that.
I think Patrick recorded that.
Oh, yeah,
That was a
Patrick,
little-
yeah.
No idea who Patrick is.
Yeah, he was a
I
dude.
have no idea.
That was a while ago, though.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That was like 2018.
yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
All right, so we got these flows.
Ha.
Basically, it's kind of like a segment I like to go into talking about the creative process. So maybe you guys talk about individually or as a group. Is there some type of thing you guys like to do to get into the flow?
Can we do individual and then like group?
Yeah.
Or group then individual? However.
You
You
go,
got-
seems
you
like you got something
Yeah,
you want
you
to
got
say.
I mean, it ain't about me not have nothing specific to say. I was just saying that because we all like do stuff outside of the band. That's the only reason I said that. But I can think.
Or even practice styles? Is there something you guys do to keep yourselves?
For me personally, as far as like making music, like as far as like my solo shit, it's like as far as a process, I don't really have a process. I actually been like trying to figure out like what my process is for making music, and like trying to link with people to learn like what their process is to see what worked for me. But as far as like writing songs, like it's super sporadic. Like I'll be driving down the street and like on my way to go get some food real quick, and then like a song idea come to my head, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. And like for some reason, I just think of shit like while I'm driving. Specifically, it seemed like. But I'll have random times where I just like I can write anything forever. It feel like. So it's like super random. It's never like just like I'm not a person that can be like, oh, I'm finna go make a song right now. I'll be back. Like it don't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me personally.
Recap, Ashton. We're talking about the creative process, getting into the flow. That's a reason for these waters.
To flow.
That transition was impressive.
Flow.
By the way,
It really flowed.
He said, God's plan.
So is there anything individually that you might do on your own time or practice styles, or do you get struck with the muse?
So the way I work is shut up. No, the way I work, I typically just flow with whatever I'm doing in the day, like whether I'm just like, walking down the street or I'm like driving somewhere or if I'm kicking it with these people or just whatever. But if something comes to me, especially if I'm at home, I will literally like stop everything and I will go right into, because I have just like my microphone and my laptop in a different room. I'll go in there and I'll lay a base foundation of that down. And because if it comes to me, I like to make sure that I get it out as it is, as raw as I can in that moment. And that's usually how most of my stuff comes to me. Sometimes I will think actively of like, I want to create this kind of song, but the best way that it comes to people, I think, is when you're not trying to regulate it, when you're just allowing yourself to flow. And the consequence of that is that sometimes it might not come to you as often as you like it to. But the best thing that you can do is discipline yourself not to always create, but to always put yourself in the position to allow things to flow to you. So sometimes instead of trying to force yourself to make a certain thing, I think it's important to force yourself to go into the space where you would usually create. And if you create something great, and then at the end of the day, listen to it. If you like it, cool. Sleep on it. Then listen to the next day. If it sounds good the next day, then you might have something. If it doesn't, then you might need to,
Sound good the next day, wait to the third day. Listen to it again.
Yeah, so that's how I work. If I get an idea or a feeling of something, I like to make sure I lay it down right there. So that way, the rawness of it and the real feeling of it, I'll be able to remember that when I come back to it.
So will you just hear like a melody in your head sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Throw down? Okay.
That's literally like how it works half the time.
For sure. All right, either of you got to chime in?
They're horrible musicians, so I don't think so.
Jeremy doesn't make music.
What is music?
He just plays the bass.
What is music? I just like playing with people. I mean, I think my creative process comes with actually playing with people. Sitting down and not playing by myself, because like I can't really do much playing bass by myself. No one wants to listen to a bass
He
album.
admitted it.
Oh yeah, that's all
Some
bass.
Jocko.
Yeah, some Jocko. You could do that, but I feel like the average musician is not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just listen to a whole bass album.
Jerm did
I
the
love
soundtrack
that.
for Seinfeld. Did you guys know
I
that?
did do that. I am Jerry Seinfeld. Actually.
He wrote the jokes too.
Jeremy Seinfeld.
I'm Jeremy Seinfeld. Jerry's my brother.
Your turn, Cal.
I think it'd be random for me too. Like either it's like usually it's other music that inspires me. I hear a song, I'm like, I like how that song made me feel. I want to make something like that makes me feel like that. Or it'd either be that, and I'm just hearing that song, and okay, when I get home, I'm trying to make something with that same vibe.
Still our song.
Hashtag vibes.
Or it'd be I'm just on my DAW, digital audio workstation.
Oh, we know what that is.
Wow.
And I'll just dig through the sounds on there until I find a sound that makes me want to write something to it. So I'll just plug my guitar in, just go through the sounds, and just play. And I'm like, oh dang, I like that sound. And then I'll just build off of what that sound makes me think of, and I'll just play a riff to that, and then I'll just build it from there. So a lot of it's just like a lot of times I get inspired by just random crap on my computer, the sounds on my computer, and just put different sounds on my guitar that I'm not used to hearing it.
Cal knows a lot about his digital audio workstation. He has a degree in this stuff too.
Associate's degree, so it's like a kindergarten diploma.
It's one more than we got. Yeah.
Do you do any type of guitar exercises or anything like that these days?
No, but I need to. I feel like every guitar player gets to a point where they kind of plateau. Like they get to a good intermediate level, and you kind of plateau. And like the way I feel like I get out of that rut is like learn like a section of a song or a solo that's like real challenging. Like it's doable. It's not super above where your level is at, but it's just a little challenging above what you're normally used to playing. Because what happens, like people are like, "Oh man, you play all the time. Like I'm sure you're getting better all the time." It's like playing every day and practicing every day is different. Like I could play every day and not get any better really. I'm just maintaining that level of skill. Yeah. But to get better past where I'm at, you gotta like practice something or do something challenging that your fingers aren't used to doing or you're not used to doing. So usually I'll learn some difficult solo section, and then I'll learn it verbatim, note for note, all the right fingerings and picking motions, how to do it, and then I'll take it and apply it to the scales I know and the scales and melodies I know now, and just kind of build up my like my scale knowledge. I kind of use more of the patterns, not so much of the theory, but I'll just use the patterns. I'm like, okay, that's here in this scale, so I know where that's at and how to use it in any song type thing. So that's kind of how I try to get better and make stuff.
You know what humbles me every time?
What?
When I think I'm doing decent and I'm like, oh, I'm pretty nice with this. And then I go on YouTube and I see this 6-year-old outplaying anything I could even possibly think about. And I'm like, how? Your hands aren't even big enough to hold this thing. But like, you got it propped up, but your fingers are doing some things that I couldn't even fathom. That stuff every time it gets me. I'm like, I'm either gonna get better or I'm gonna quit.
Right. It's it's two type of people that'll you'll see that and you'll either be like, yeah, I don't want to play anymore, or you'll see that and you're like, I need to get better.
Yeah.
I just won't watch don't watch the child prodigies, but watch somebody around your age play a little better than you. You're like, all right, I can get better.
It's motivating though, because I like to see that the next generation is like going further than us. You know what I mean? They're supposed to go further.
Yeah, it's cool to think the art of like, playing live like instruments isn't dead.
Yeah.
And people are being more innovative in different ways to play now. Different genres. Like I wonder what the next subgenre is gonna be like.
I know.
When dubstep came out, like no one expected that really. Like
that.
It just kind of formed, Like I remember listening to it before it got like, super hit the mainstream. I was like, what is this? Like it sounds like I couldn't remember how I explained it. It was like I don't even remember how I explained when I first heard it, but I remember it was just
it's gonna be.
You can't imagine what the next genre is gonna be.
It's gonna be K-metal country pop.
K-metal bedroom dream pop.
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi. Slow reverb.
Chopped and screwed.
All right, so what about as a group, as a band? Do you guys, how does the creative happen? Do you guys doing it at rehearsal, or you guys bringing ideas to the table?
Both.
We don't really have like a practice. Like we don't have a practice per se. Yeah, we like link up and we jam out, and then like we be like, all right, Cal do something, like, okay, keep doing that or something, or Cal come with a riff, or somebody come with something, like, okay, dope, keep doing that, and like we kind of build off of it, and then like from there it like turned into this, and then from that like so it take a while, like, but eventually we start with like one idea from like one riff that end up evolving into like a whole song.
Yeah, not one person just writes a riff, right? Because people think like, oh, who writes the music for the band? Like, we all do.
We don't have a writer.
It's all different stuff. Like sometimes I might come up with some lyrics. Sometimes, Emmett might. Sometimes Jeremy might. Ashton. Sometimes someone just comes up with he'll come up with a drum beat and we add to it. Or I'll have some guitar riff that's been in my head, so I'll just play it in front of the band and see what they add to it. Either they hear it and there's like nothing, or they're like, oh, keep playing that. And then we just build on it. So it's cool. It's a real cool creative process, especially for me, because when I was in a band in high school, it was more, especially in the metal rock scene, it's a lot different. Usually it's like sometimes one person, like in rock bands, writes all the music. And they just teach it to everybody. I was like, all right, I wrote the song. Everybody learn it.
Some bands, it's like one main guy.
One main guy writing everything. Very and you just learn it. Yeah, it's very structured. And it's a way to make a very tight song, but it loses, like, the human aspect of it just being open. And it being, like, it defeats the point of it being a collaborative effort of, like, you're in a group with people and, like, you're just going to make them play it.
Something that you did.
Yeah. It should be like everybody should bring the minds together.
I think if that happens on occasion or something, like maybe if Cal has a song that we all like, then we'll be down to play it or something.
Right.
But I mean, as opposed to like just having one designated writer for the band, it's not like Ashton and the Color 8 or Cal and the Color 8. It's we all are contributing as much, like not 50 or 25, 25, 25, 25. We're all contributing 100% of what we can.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Wow.
He said, wow.
I got something stuck in my teeth. I don't know what it was. If it was that or that.
You got a raspberry seed in there.
It's something. It's jammed.
Raspberry.
So what is the first track? I think it's Savage Season you guys gave me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Has you got any backstory to that track?
I just.
That shit was it's actually a good story to Savage Season.
Yeah,
Like,
I
how it
barely
came
remember.
about.
I just remember I showed. We used to play, First Fridays every month. So we'd always kind of, at least me, I would always try to come up with ideas of like, dang, what can we do there? Like, because it was very like a cult following type thing. Like people would just come there and they would just love to be out and enjoy live music. So like we could do almost anything and they would just be appreciative of the music. So like, I would just like think of what's stuff that could get people involved and stuff. So I came up just like a little fun with the hook of the song.
You thought of that shit on the way to First Friday. You remember?
For real. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
We left the house because we had been playing the da-da-da, and we did it at some shows, and it was like just lit, just people saying like "hey" or some shit.
Oh yeah.
And then we was on our way to First Friday, and we got there, and you was like, "I thought of some shit to go to this," and we did it. Or is it? We was actually playing it, and you was like, "Oh, I thought of some words."
Oh yeah. I was like, let me try to put
I
some
got
words
the
on top.
Xbox.
I think
There's a
Emmett,
video somewhere of us doing it kind of for the first time.
there is, and I think Emmett, you made the Savage Season part, like literally that part. You did that.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it was
that
Emmett.
wasn't there. That was back at the band house.
Yeah, at practice.
We was there. I was like, we should be like Savage Season.
Yeah.
And then the part, we was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said say the yeahs afterwards because it was just empty. I seen a video where no one says the yeahs after and it's different. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got an Xbox. Oh yeah,
two games.
It's a lot different.
The ad-libs do a lot't do a song.
I
Yeah,
swear
no,
they do.
realize
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I did.
And Germ actually, he wrote all my lyrics, so you know.
I did. I said you need to say.
Triple it. No, but that's usually how it comes together, though. So
Yeah, we've made a lot of stuff like
Just at
live.
Friday.
Yeah, at First Friday, just like on the spot,
playing.
and then we just later we'll meet
that was
up.
cool.
Yeah,
How long are those shows?
solidify it. 3 hours.
yeah,
Friday is
we ain't done them in like almost 2 years, but
First Friday at one point we was doing 4 hours straight.
we'd be
We
at
used to go
6, huh?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
We
it
used to go
wasn't
6
so
to
hot.
10 and just be playing,
So
bro.
how was the
Oh,
deal
yeah.
for that? They just gave you your own stage, or you guys would just pull up with your gear and start jamming?
The way it started, I think they worked something out with the Menorca, yeah, they worked something out with the Menorca where like they let us play in the alley behind them, and then I actually had to connect to somebody that we knew that actually was overseeing the field that was in front of it, the land that was in front of it, and they let us play there as long as we kept everything like regulated or whatever.
Well, and they kicked us out of the alley because they were building. We started doing.
Oh, they
construction.
did. Huh? I
It was that
remember.
whole apartment complex.
Yeah.
So they had to move us. They're like, we'll move you to the other side of the building, which actually ended up being way better. And then
Yeah.
I think you end up finding out you had a connection.
Yeah, and that worked out perfectly because
Yeah.
then it got us like longevity. We've been there for like 4 years straight. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
4 or 5 years or whatever.
I was like when they had that whole structure on that,
Yeah, they did. I forgot about. Dang,
that
that's
whole
crazy.
like art thing.
We've been there for
It was
some
like
years.
a whale body,
Yeah.
a whale skeleton or something.
Oh yeah, that thing. We would jump on it, or I would jump on it. Pause.
I remember some people were doing some some things that weren't legal back there.
Yeah. I ain't got no nails. I hate opening cans.
You better use your calluses from playing guitar, boy. He said,
Just gonna raptor.
Stab it open.
Hey, wait.
All right, you want to play that?
"Savage Season."
with a Q.
Jun.
That's a saxophone right there. It's Ashton's.
Hey, you got games on your phone?
Nah, but I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. I play as Johnny Cage. I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I play as Johnny Cage. Yeah, Johnny Cage. Hey, scratch that. So you play. Yeah.
It's Savage Season. It's Savage Season. What? It's Savage Season. It's Savage Season. It's
Savage season. It's savage season. It's savage season. Gotta be going a little bit harder than anybody else to try to get up on the mic, though. Yeah. Man, it's that season again. We about to start it right, though. Yeah. But it's no need to pretend we ain't really got to try, though. If you agree with envy like Geico, we shouldn't be listening to anybody that seems to be in a lower energy, talking a baritone, but we're gonna end it on a high note. Sitting on a nice throw, yeah. Hey. Because we the kings of this shit. Tell me why you tryna lie, ho? Resign tone with your eyes closed. Yeah. Cause you sleep in this bitch, but we feeling kinda light woke. Thinking again, these are the friends that I might really wanna link with eventually, but this would have been particularly fascinating when I'm taking the into the piece of the paper. In the heart of it, the season of lens, and now you're taking a couple of different ways so you can see the picture. Yeah. Your awakening is at stake, you're not gonna be for dinner. But I ain't worried about that shit cause I'm a veganism. Sight nigga, yeah, I eat the chicken. But I ain't really about that beef life, nigga. I don't need swine neither. But if I see my niggas struggling, you better believe I'm bringing every team I'm with so I can bring my niggas to the T.O.P. Guaranteed on me. Even if you're atheist, I put that shit on G.O.D. Cause the AFABC. Keep it going till we OD. Yeah, we like PlayStation, but we prefer them Windows 6. Cause I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. I play as Johnny Cage. I got an Xbox. Yeah. Only got 2 games. Yeah. I play Mortal Kombat. I play as Johnny Cage. Fatality. Pull out your heart and bleed. Break all your bones. Break your shit over my knees. Fatality. Pull out your heart and bleed. Break all your bones. Pop your shit over my knees. Johnny, with that kick, knock you out. Knock you out. Hey, bring it up good. Knock you down. Knock you down. Busy with that blade. Fuck you up. Fuck you up. Hey, so you with that punch. Knock you down.
The funny thing with that song, every time,
You play the guitar, sucks.
no, people be asking me, I'll get random DMs. They'll be like, "So what's the second game you have?" 'Cause I'm like, I got 2 games. I'm only saying I got Mortal Kombat. People always be asking me. I'm like, you'll never know.
You'll never know what.
It's Candy Crush.
It's Candy Crush on the Xbox. And I'm talking about the original Xbox. I ain't talking about no funky 360 or the one or the what's the new one? The X.
I don't know. The Zero.
It's 720.
I only like the original. The
900.
I see somewhere like Xbox 360 is. It was like it's so bad. That's why they call it the 360 because you turn around and walk away, and they're like, "If you
That's a
360,
180.
yeah." There's a whole debate about it.
Every time, I swear, like people be talking about how there, and there be fucking people up. But really, the 360 and 180 be fucking people up. That's the main one. Is that honey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me get some of that.
it's,
You guys want a
it's
little
money
snack?
hustler. Money,
Money hustler.
money hustler.
What were you saying? My bad, dude.
Y'all want a little snack?
Is that a
snacky
loaf of
snack.
bread?
Yeah.
Some bread.
Oh shit. Hey, you got some butter in this motherfucker? Like,
Communion.
Yep.
you got some wine or some grape juice for? He really got butter. Hey, pull out the toaster real quick.
We
I know
got
you
Olive Garden, y'all. Waiter.
Hey, let me get a
Garlic bread.
Can we get the unlimited pasta?
boneless,
Boneless pasta.
The boneless pasta.
boneless pasta.
Get it like chicken pasta with like the bone still in the chicken. It's like a whole chicken. I'll be mad.
The chicken's still diced up and everything, but it's just with bones
Just
in it.
pieces of bone.
Oh my goodness. We do not. We should never like have our own podcast. We would not get anything done.
All right. So this is a segment I like to call the bread and butter.
I'm weak. I hate it here.
Basically, I like to talk about just what is kind of the main, I don't know, like the main game plan these days, or like are you going after, I guess you guys be making music videos and obviously doing a lot of live shows. So what's kind of your guys' bread and butter? What's the main thing you're aiming for as a band?
To only be a band and not have to do anything else. That's our bread and butter right now.
Right.
We working for goals and striving to make this our main source of income in life.
Primary, even shit. You know, I guess that's main. So whatever.
Wow.
I was gonna say only, but I'm like,
was-
no, there's other forms.
That was
Whatever.
innovative.
Maine.
Ain't homie.
My main goal. My main goal is to blow up, and then act like I don't know nobody.
You guys want some butter? You guys want to try this?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you really got
What the
some
heck?
bread and
What kind
butter.
of butter is it?
Butter and bread.
It's some
That's
I
some
can't believe-
macadamia nut
petroleum
butter.
believe
butter.
it's not
he said,
I've never even heard of
I
it.
can't believe this actually is butter.
I can't believe
It's Olive Garden.
It's a barbecue
Or I
bar.
can just make them. Here, watch this.
Yeah, let me do mine.
You want to do it? Okay.
Yeah, I know how.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine
I know how to
too.
butter
I'm a
my
big boy.
bread.
Okay, I can do this.
Butter. Is it cold or is it?
Yeah, it's a
It's-
little bit cold.
It's lukewarm.
cold butter.
The friction will make it warmer.
Oh, that's cold butter.
Ooh, cold butter.
Man, that's some cold ass butter right there.
What's that white stuff?
Oh yeah, spread it.
Yeah. Fucking spread it.
What's that stuff?
That's CBD. I'm playing. I don't know.
Say what?
Different.
He got it from Sprouts. So.
Oh, I think it's just kind of one
about to
a
fall
little bit
out.
of it is a little looser, you know. It's just kind of like the cream on top.
Yeah, you know, butter turns into cream when you leave it in the barrel or something.
Is that how that works?
Cream, you know, the crop of the barrel, the cream.
Yeah, is that what that is?
Cream of
Okay.
the crop.
Cream of the-
Something like that.
You give me like trauma flashbacks to the nation.
So have you guys has your main approach changed since COVID happened?
I think so, but not because of COVID. You
Well,
know,
when it first happened, we tried to do live stuff, like live stream stuff, and that sucked.
yeah, it was not that good.
Yeah, we were like, we're not gonna do that. And then-
We tried it. Try it.
But no, it hasn't really changed. I mean, yeah, obviously we couldn't do shows, so that made us focus more on our business side of stuff, like getting like our official like LOC stuff and all the, you know, the boring the business side of music
Yeah.
done that we were just kind of pushing to the side because we had so many shows. So COVID, if anything, helped us like
Just organize ourselves.
organize a little better on our business side of music.
Definitely put things into perspective for us to show us that like we need to have like if we're trying to work on like
trying to
making
hit
this
that?
our primary source of income, we probably should learn how to not only rely on live shows. You know,
Yeah.
you were not listening.
No, I was listening to you.
He said,
He said, "That's crazy."
he said,
Shit.
That's
swear.
He said, "You lying?"
She did.
He said, swear.
He said, "LOL, you wild. What you doing? What you about to do?"
damn. That's
He said,
crazy.
"We do not care."
That's crazy.
So tell me about your guys' music videos. Has that been a process into creating visually, or do you usually just bring on a team who makes the videos? Is there any stories to the videos?
We usually try to come up with ideas and then
Yeah.
Yeah, like we usually have an idea or like a oh my bad. We usually have an idea. We usually have nigga shut up. You can do this. We usually have an idea, and then like we'll go to like we got people that we work with like regularly for our videos, and so like we'll go to them, and then they'll like basically elaborate on the idea, and so it's kind of like basically a collaborative thing. Like we tell them the idea, they take it, bring that's what they think. We like okay, well let's change this way. Okay, like you know, kind of just like that
Yeah.
until we get our final product.
Okay. So what were the two other songs you guys brought on? 5 and
5, that's that new.
That one's like one
We
of my
have
favorites.
Not released it yet. But it's
unreleased.
an unreleased track that's
Exclusive.
exclusive.
DJ Illwill.
Certified hood classic.
Cannon.
We got to put that at the beginning of the song.
Real trap shit.
so is that the release you guys were talking about?
Yeah,
That's coming up.
No, we're not releasing
Well,
this
not
one.
yet.
We're releasing a different song.
Yeah, different song. Releasing.
Say the name.
Yeah, we're releasing another song. It's actually really dope. So you guys will see it soon.
But this one's
Okay.
coming out soon too.
It is.
This year. Coming soon.
The other one is twerked on. That's the one we couldn't.
What should we do first?
Do 5
5?
first.
5,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unreleased.
All right, cool. Let's hear that.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.
Nice. That's 5.
Yeah.
There'll be a lyric video out for that one.
Yeah. We're making lyric videos. There's gonna be nothing on it.
We're currently working on that.
Have you guys played that one yet? Live?
Kind of.
Live 5?
But not like
Really.
We haven't played it live yet. Not
Not
an actual
set
show.
up.
Yeah,
That, I don't count that show. That show
What?
we did.
Well, that was like before
What?
we had it like structured a little bit.
What show?
Yeah.
We played it live, but
Like
nah,
since we
haven't-
had it like structured like that, we haven't really played.
No, we haven't. Yeah,
Not officially. That's the answer.
Okay.
but we played it live.
At our show on September 9th, that's when we'll be playing that.
All right. So what do you guys have any tour stories or any have you guys really gotten down that road yet?
Yeah, I pooped in an alley once.
I don't know why you're so looking
really
forward to
proud
say
of
that. Like, you said
really
that
proud
like it
of
was
it.
such
you,
a good thing.
you don't know how liberating it is until you try it.
Yeah.
It's funny though. He didn't have a
I
choice.
won't ever know how
I did
liberating
not.
that is.
Well,
I mean, I did.
He
but
did.
I didn't want to choose the other one though.
because me and the name we should not speak. We had to poop and we just found a place. We found like a hotel and we pooped in there.
I didn't even see it. They found it after I already went.
Yeah.
And I walked around looking. I didn't see it, and they went just a little bit further and found one.
And we found one. And
He
we pooped.
walked
Yeah.
past it.
And he pooped in the alley. But the next day I pooped in the alley just to see.
In the snow, right?
In the snow, because I wanted to see if it come out all steamy and stuff, because it's like hotter than the environment. Wanted to see it like a meteor, but
These niggas are disgusting.
You don't know freedom until you poop in public.
live by the sword.
It's nice and cold, you know. The steam comes off.
Yeah, it's like it looks like a meteor.
Look like a meteor.
How long you guys been on the road before?
The month was the longest.
A month?
The only time.
Man, we did a little Cali thing.
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit.
Cali tour.
Me and Germ did a tour to Mexico.
Yeah,
Oh,
we went
yeah.
to Mexico. That was fun.
Yeah. Have you guys learned had any lessons along the way of tour life?
Only pee on the tour bus. Don't do anything else.
Okay.
That's an important lesson.
Let's see.
Are any interesting towns you guys went to?
I learned my limit when it comes to edibles.
Atlanta's interesting.
Yeah,
Atlanta's weird.
Atlanta had this like a misfit strip club. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Cause they were like, don't go to a strip. You know, like Atlanta's known for strip clubs. They're like, don't go to the poppin' ones, right? Because like they're used to like Drake and all those people being there. So you're gonna, throw $50 in there, look at you like a bum. But you go to like a broke down strip club, throw $50, they gonna treat you like Drake. So that's what we did. We went to this misfit one and they had like
Use the right terms.
the old lady strippers. That's a good term.
They them.
I like that.
Old lady strippers, midget strippers.
That's not the right term. But okay.
Midget?
Yeah, that's actually. Like,
Oh, did they use it's little people now?
yes,
To me, that sounds worse.
but we're not them.
That really sounds worse.
We can't.
You little people. Like
Stop.
Yeah.
midget sounds
Does
better.
sound kinda
It sounds
weird.
more official, like a doctor.
It's not our decision to make.
Dwarf.
That's a different.
That's a different thing.
Yes, it's a very.
See, I don't know.
Oh my god.
She was a real little midget. And there was this lady with these big old milkers.
I remember her.
They were huge. And
Wait, didn't?
Yeah, you tell her. I'm not gonna say it.
oh yeah, we got family might watch this. It was fun.
No,
It's
just
very
say it.
interesting.
He said just say it.
Just say it.
You tell him, Jerry. It's your style.
Well,
Brazzers.
Let's just say someone paid her to give someone a dance. And,
someone.
and let's say their head was there. And then the
then it
milkers
wasn't.
came, and then his head was gone. That's how big they were. She grabbed him like a bag of groceries, like, and like pulled the head out.
It's like a.
Like his head was gone. Like it was like boom.
It was like
I
two
thought I was gonna die.
really big sandbags or whatever.
Yeah, it was like it was crazy. I had never seen them that big.
It was wild.
That was fun. I think that was fun. I enjoyed it. And they had karaoke in there.
That was
Oh, yeah.
random.
I felt like they had food in there too. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. That's all at a strip club?
Yeah, that was all at a strip club.
Yeah.
Oh, where was it? Philadelphia when I ate some Philly cheesecake, and I do not.
Steak.
I don't eat beef. Philly cheesesteak. Sorry,
Philly
I don't eat beef.
cheesecake.
And I decided to try to make the exception, and it was really good.
terrible.
And then my stomach
then-
started hurting right before the show, but I'm like, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. And
It wasn't.
right before I had to come on, I tried to go backstage and, because I'm a little gassy, just a little bit, or a lot of bit. And then I came back out on stage and apparently it followed me. And then everybody on stage looked at me like, they were like, and I'm like, I'm sorry, guys.
Smell
I don't know
bad.
what I said." Yeah, it was
He
really
farted.
bad.
We stopped the show.
Time, the whole time he was on stage.
Yeah, it
He
was-
didn't stop.
No, it did. It just lingered. There was no circulation in there.
Just continuously farted.
It was so pungent. Like I don't know how it was that strong. Like it didn't make sense. Like we were in an open area for the most part. Like
My body was like, the fuck is that? I don't know if you guys care about like stories like that, but that's the truth. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, when you're on the road with people, you learn that there's a lot more of the people that you don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about, was there at any point you guys felt like you had to get your act together as far as like eating better on tour? Or you guys just like do the same thing the whole time?
Yeah, after Ashton farted, we were like, we all got to eat better.
Stop.
yeah, we're like no more beef for you. We didn't give him any beef.
No, the main thing I remember we started like instead of trying to go out to eat every day, I think Cal and I started just eating like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a lot and stuff, just to save a little money and everything too.
Yeah, because we got per diem.
Yeah, we did. We had
And
per
we're
diem
like,
and we like
we're like we could spend it at a restaurant to use up the whole per diem, or we could just go to the grocery store. And we had a microwave on the bus, so we
Yeah.
Let's get some.
just get food and save, save
we got
it.
some vitamins and some fruits and some bread and some PB&J.
Yeah, so we could just make stuff because you'd be hungry, and if you're on the bus and you ain't got nothing to eat, you just gotta wait until
Yeah.
you stop somewhere where there's food. So like we would get ourselves stuff, and yeah, the vitamins was important too because like going from state to state and changing altitude and all that, like you can get sick real easy. And
Yeah.
At one point, everyone did get sick on the bus, but
Yeah, everyone was just like a little sick.
yeah, everyone
Yeah,
got
just a
sick at
little
one
bit.
point just
Yeah.
because it's kind of unavoidable, but. We try to counteract it with like everyone taking vitamins and
Yeah.
trying to stay.
It definitely could have been worse, so I'm grateful that we
Yeah. So it was interesting. I remember I couldn't sleep the first day. The first day,
It's hard to sleep on the bus.
Boy, I knocked the fuck out.
I could not sleep the first day. Like I think it was the bunk because the bunk was like a coffin. It felt like a coffin.
It did,
So I
I
felt
remember.
claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic, but I felt claustrophobic that day.
Yeah.
And I had to sleep. I slept on the couch. There was like a couch. I slept on there, but then after that, I knock out in that motherfucker like a vampire.
You're like, okay, I'm going into my cell.
I'm going.
Going to my bunk.
And they made us. I remember we had this. That was something. One thing I never thought about. Like you have to sleep with your feet towards the front of the bus, so you can't sleep. You know.
Oh yeah, because if it like abrupt stops, right?
Because at a abrupt stop, you'll hit your neck. And you
Oh,
get, like,
damn.
you could die if they like maybe crashed or like something.
I
So
forgot about that.
if they stop, at
I
least
think
your
I
feet
did
will hit
do-
the
I think I
hit the
did
wall.
do that a lot.
Yeah.
I believe it, Jerry.
Germ, you do not. He do not care.
His neck all messed up.
He said, no, I'm fine.
I survived.
But no, it was cool.
So how was the sleeping like on the bus? Just like that row of bunks?
Yeah, it was like 3
Yeah, it was like
levels, and we
1,
got
2,
the.
3, then
Well, I
1,
got the worst one because
Yeah, you was on the bottom. You wanted to be in the bottom. Well, I thought you wanted to. I don't know.
Yeah, the
I
bottom.
got a bottom one.
the middle was supposed to be the best ones.
I was on the top, and I loved it because I'm tall anyway. I just got to be like,
Yeah, he's tall, but
That's
I wouldn't
it.
want the top because you gotta crawl. You're like waking up. You gotta
gotta
crawl,
climb out.
climb down. Yeah, like not.
I
fall.
don't. I just got to put a foot down.
I think mine was better because I could just roll. I was at the bottom, so I just.
He said,
I just roll and get up. Yeah. Stop, drop, and roll, and I would get out the bunk. But I'd have to be careful, make sure he ain't coming down. That's big old
you see your
feet.
foot?
Just, it was cool
Yeah, it was. We were very blessed to have our first tour be on a bus.
on a bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people do not have that.
Nice. So what is kind of the future outlook from here on?
In
Yeah,
regards to what?
You got a tour coming up? Are you guys working on releases? What's kind of your
Right now, we
game
got a
plan?
few songs that we're working on releasing. We got our first headlining show since quarantine coming up September 9th. That's like our main focus right now.
The Rebel Lounge.
So we're just trying to sell it out.
Nice?
I think we're going to sell it out. I hope we do. For
Okay.
the sake of me saying it just now.
Yeah, we're gonna start promoting it on Monday. Oh, well, I mean,
Tomorrow.
We'll start,
we're gonna be promoting it, so you'll see it.
Oh, I guess
By the time
this
this
is out,
come
Yeah,
out.
when
it'll
it's
be like
come
2
out,
weeks
it's
ago.
gonna be.
The show's already
They're
over.
not supposed to know when it's filmed.
Oh, I mean,
The show's tomorrow.
But yeah, so
Is that
we
the
got-
first show you guys have played in a while?
yeah,
first real show.
first
headline,
real show, yeah,
Real show at a venue with other artists.
yeah.
Okay.
So we curating the whole show, like we like booked the artists and stuff, and so like this is our first show like this, which is weird because we so far in now. We just now doing this, but like people always hit us up for shows, so it was like
You just put
we didn't
whatever.
have to book our own show, like we was getting booked for shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, like our focus is the music. Obviously, we want to get a lot of new merch out, a lot of new like connection with fans, like social media, a lot of new content and stuff coming out. So.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a couple random questions at you guys
I'm scared.
for the
Easy.
end.
Easy.
I'm good at
I'm
random.
I know everything random.
All right, so what's,
Boy, you are random.
do you guys remember some of the first albums you bought or CDs?
Yeah.
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 I do.
Physical CD?
Physical
Yeah.
CDs.
The first CD I ever bought was Chingy. Baby, welcome to the Holiday Inn. And
What's he doing?
I got it at Walmart, and I bought a CD player too. And I had to get the edited version because my parents wouldn't let me get the dirty.
Yeah. I remember that's all Walmart had, huh?
Yeah, it was like bomb. Oh, she got some bomb ass. Oh, that bomb. She got that bomb.
I never bought an actual album. But my sister gifted me one when I was like 14 or 15, and it was Snoop Dogg's Blue Carpet Treatment. I was
Okay.
a really big fan of Snoop Dogg because I just liked his voice and everything too. And he was just, to me, I was like, this nigga's so cool. He cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? He just be talking or whatever on the record and it sound good. I didn't know, whatever. And, but yeah, I remember I listened to that CD like front to back several times, like within the first week. So
Yeah.
that's the first one that I remember having, the first actual CD that was mine.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the first CD I was given to me was like a Jimi Hendrix CD. My aunt gave it to me. She was like, "You gotta Jimi Hendrix, yeah, get it." So I got in that. But like the first CD I bought, I think was a Metallica CD, and I was trying to like buy all their like all the ones I liked, like not all of them. Like when I didn't need to buy like Reloaded or nothing that album, but like I tried to get all the main ones. I think the one I bought was Injustice for All. I think that was the first one I got with Alcal CD.
Okay.
Injustice for All.
What about you? You remember any of your albums, CDs?
I never like bought albums, but my dad would always play like random albums that I really liked, like Michael McDonald. Some R&B, just random piano stuff. Like, it's fun. But the first record I probably bought was like a Red Hot Chili Peppers album. I think.
Nice.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. What about are you guys into any cryptos? Are you guys top cryptos?
No, I don't have any crypto.
We behind or something.
I had tried Bitcoin for a second through Cash App.
Yeah.
And I had lost like 30 cents, so I just took my money out.
He was like,
I was like,
Doge.
this is not worth it. This shit is not worth it, bro.
All right. So what about the last song? What's the last song you guys had?
Torqued On?
Turked On. Yeah.
Yeah, talk about it a little bit.
I'm trying to get
It's about the
turned
baddest.
Tell me about-
Bastion, tell us
No,
about this.
Nah,
really not the-
Emmett came up with the lyrics.
Yeah, so the song is called Torqued On. It's a song we made mid-quarantine or like in quarantine. And it's really about just like wanting to go back out and having fun and being with your friends. And like, you'll hear the hook. Like, it's just
Nice
like you
lady.
want to do fun shit. And this version that we playing is a Tiny Desk, NPR Tiny Desk. Every year they have a contest. So we had entered this song as a Tiny Desk contest entrance. But we have the actual version. It'll be coming out next month. So
Live studio
Look out.
session.
yeah, like the studio version. Remix, if you will.
Okay, so that's the one you guys made the that live video you put up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go watch that if you haven't.
I've seen it,
Nice.
but
I'm talking about the
y'all
people
y'all
who,
go see it.
whoever watched
I'll
this,
link
go
it.
watch that if you haven't.
Watch it right now.
I'm just trying to stay up late, turn up with all my friends. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to pull up to the party, smoke up my whip. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to get twerked on by the baddest. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Hey, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to stay up late, turn up with all my friends. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to pull up to the party, smoke out my whip. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to get twerked on by the baddest bitch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just got a text from my new thing, and I'm thinking about making my boo thing. I'm thinking about blocking my old horse, thinking nigga done turned over new leaf. Tell me how you feel like a mood ring or a blank page on your diary. See, she'd give a last for some real love, but she really better off playing lottery. Let me tell you why, huh? Cause she been played with like too much. Got a good guy, but she can't adjust. Forgive and forget, but I pass too much. Life too short, don't let it pass you up. Been hard to reach for the last few weeks. She felt all alone, like way too long. And she only hear my voice when she play the song. But I'm out here like, I just wanna stay up late, turn up with all my friends. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just wanna pull up to the party, smoke out my whip. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to get twerked on by the baddest. Yeah, yeah. Hey, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Mr. Ashley Vaughn Charles, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to stay up late, turn up with all my friends. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to pull up to the party, smoke out my whip. Yeah, yeah. Trying to get twerked on by the baddest bitch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just trying to stay up late, turn up with all my friends. I just wanna pull up to the party, smoke out my whip. I'm trying to get twerked on
Nice. Then you guys want another water or anything?
I'll take another water.
It's another alkaline flow.
I'm low on alkaline. My alkaline levels are low right now. I usually
Is that
say
pineapple?
No, it's lemon ginger.
lemon and a ginger.
That's a little bit too crazy
The
for my
cucumber one and then the lemon ginger.
lemon ginger, I guess.
It's pretty good.
You heard it here first.
Stay hydrated. I tried to get about a case of water, and I forgot.
It's okay.
But
we got these.
You
It was
got
great.
We're drinking your stash of
You
flow,
got the
huh?
flows. No, that's for you guys.
Oh, well, this is just as good as water. It is water. Spring water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, any closing remarks? What do you guys got? Basically,
Bass guitars.
what do you want to tell some people? Any messages for
Saxophone
the
is the
people?
best instrument.
The accordion.
If you think
point.
you have to poop, you probably do.
Go cool.
If
Lemon
you
ginger tastes like bath soap.
Yeah,
if you have to
I
pass
think it's
gas
pretty good.
and you pass gas and it smells bad, you probably have to poop.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Real life closing remarks. I don't know.
Come see us.
Yeah. Yeah, September 9th, the show.
September
You'll
9th.
see we about to start promoting for it heavy, so September 9th at the Rebel Lounge over on like 24th or 25th Street in Indian School, right?
In Indian school.
Pull up.
24th Street in Indian
7
School and Indian
p.m.
School.
Tickets will
7
be
p.m.
$12 the first week of sales. Hopefully this come on before that so you can catch them. If not, you can get them for 15, which is still a good deal for the show that we're giving you. So
Yeah,
pull up.
it's a bargain.
Bargain price.
A whole new show. Brand new. 2003.
2003.
Cherry, brother. You watch Joe Coy?
The Color A records taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
We appreciate you.
All the snacks. Dude.
Yeah, thanks for this. Never had none of this.
No, I don't have to eat today.
No,
He's gonna take your whole loaf of bread.
Let me get that. Let me hold that. No, I'm playing.
You know, this
I'll give it
tastes
back.
like-
You did.
No, I'm playing.
I figured out. This tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub. That's exactly what it tastes like, bro.
Vicks.
It's like the taste you get in your mouth when you smell. It's like smelling Vicks, having a cup of Vicks up to your nose, and drinking a cup of water. At the
Oh,
same
God.
time. That's literally what it tastes like. But I like that though. I like Vicks. So
okay.
This nigga be eating Vicks.
let's see if it's empty.
I said,
Sweet. Well, thanks for coming through.
Thank you.
Well, maybe we could have you guys, like I was saying, maybe we could have you guys come through and just do a performance thing.
Yeah.
We could clear this whole side of the room and set up some cameras and mic everything up.
That would be kind of dope.
So,
Kinda.
I'm here for it.
I mean, because you're here, so only kind of. No, I'm playing.
Tell us when, though.